Welcome to my first interview with a wonderful gentleman. His name is Lucky.
What's up, y'all?
Welcome to Cars Interviews with Beat Slaughter.
Honored to be on the show.
And glad to have my first interview ever. But I'm going to ask some questions to my good sir Lucky. Question one I have for you is, why did you become a car enthusiast?
So, I wouldn't say I became a car enthusiast. I was just kind of born into it. My family growing up was into cars. My uncle had work trucks that always needed to be worked on. My brother was into them. So I just kind of came up into cars because it was a safe haven. It was a way to get away from stuff. So that was
basically,
my
a
choice.
therapy.
Yeah, it was like a form of therapy. So it was more of a life choice than a decision, you know.
That's a good decision. Okay, question number two. What got you into cars in the first place?
My family, like I said, I grew up in Allentown, PA. So that's a real big car area, especially Hispanic. I am Puerto Rican, so I grew up around a lot of the early 90s, 2000 Hondas. So that's where I started in the scene, and then kind of progressed from there.
Yep, that's always cool. You guys start always somewhere, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And
then a lot of old school roots.
It's always better to be old school than new school sometimes.
Yep, sometimes.
Other times, nope. Okay, question number three. What would be your dream car be?
My dream car would be an Evo 9. Yeah, have to be all day. I don't know. It's just something since I was a kid, and then obviously, Fast and Furious had some Evos in it.
Yep.
But for me, it was just more of one of the first show cars I ever saw was an Evo 9, and it had the Vortex body kit. I might have botched the way that's said, but it had a Voltex or Vortex body kit, however you say it. And it was just beautiful, bro. And it was bagged. It sat pretty, had a big turbo, and I don't know, man. It just set me off. I just want to get one. So that's one of my dream cars. I know I drive an Acura now, but that's not where I'm gonna end it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's for sure. Okay, question number four for you. What got you started modding your car?
So I had a modified car before this car, and I sold it because I had a fifth child. So I was just at a point where I needed something bigger. I had a coupe at the time, and when I bought the car, I just refused to drive something stock, as crazy as that may sound. But I was already in the scene, and I was popular with my car. I was a member of a prestigious car club named Envious with the car. And I didn't want to have just a regular car. So when I got the car, I intended on doing a few mods to make it clean. And then, I don't know, through the process, we just kind of went crazy, and here it is now.
Yep, it's sitting pretty.
Thank you.
Question number five. What was your very first car you ever owned?
First car I ever owned was a 99 Accord EX.
Oh.
Yeah, it was fun. It was on cut springs. It was clapped. Dash was ripped to shreds. It had a makeshift Chuchetto box in the back dash. It was every typical Hispanic stereotype at the time. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah, but it still was a fun setup.
Yeah, it was fun. It was fun. That thing was clapped though, bro. Damn.
Got you to and from places.
Yeah.
But question number six. What is your favorite memory at a car show or event?
Favorite memory at a car show event has to be when I took home Kids Choice at Carlisle, because it was right after my daughter had her second surgery for her brain cancer. So she was with me at the event, so it was dope to have her with me to win that kind of award, with her going through everything that she's gone through and everything that we went through with the car. A lot of people don't know, it was in an accident, and we had to have it repaired last year because of the accident, which was no fault. That was a nice Honda, but which was no fault of our own. It was hit while parked. So, but yeah, it was in an accident, and there was some other misfortunes with the car along the way. So it was just amazing to see the journey of the car and my daughter be able to come together and get something amazing like that at an event she truly loves.
Yes, that's definitely an opportunity you can't. That's a once in a lifetime opportunity.
Exactly. I don't think I'll ever get it again.
No, but when you get those kind of things, it makes you feel like you accomplished something in your life as a car enthusiast. So, question number 7. What was the reason you got into cars?
Like I said, I grew up in it, so like it was just therapy, bro. So like as I grew and I learned other things in life, it was just therapy. Like it always made me feel comfortable. It was always a way for me to stay out of trouble. 'Cause I was a troubled youth. So like it was just always something positive. Like I've never had a negative aspect to the scene in my personal life or experience. So like to me, it's always been positive and about love and about the enjoyment of the scene. You know?
Yeah. And just bringing community together, basically.
Yeah. That's what
Not
it's
be
about, bro.
separated.
We all just into the same shit, just different shapes, sizes, colors,
Yep.
whatever.
Pretty much.
Sorry for my language. Probably edit that out. Beep 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 beep.
Probably not.
PG-13, y'all.
I wrote. You must not have wrote anything for that question. Oh well. Skip it. Who was your biggest inspiration on building your car?
The biggest inspiration on that car? Man, shout out to DJ Hollywood, bro. Real shit. All right. Jay's Lex on Instagram. Real good friend of mine. He has a VIP fucking Lexus down in PA. And like, me and him were real good friends. And when I first started building this car, he just like showed me some dope ways. And then like some of my inspirations within the car are like my kids and my wife and stuff like that. But the real base for this car, even some of the parts are like Lexus based. My spoiler's a 3-piece spoiler like they make for the Lexus. So like he was my real inspiration for even getting the car, was because I fell in love with his and I wanted something like his that was different and dope.
Yeah, basically you wanted to do your own unique build
Exactly.
in a different platform.
Exactly. Yeah.
But that's a good thing to always have, is when you're doing that.
Appreciate it.
So the next question is, why did you become a car enthusiast in the first place?
So like I said in the beginning, like it wasn't really a choice. As I kept going with it, I feel like the position was given to me in this world. Like I always felt like I was meant for something more. And as I've continued to grow in the scene, I've seen the things that I have accomplished go full circle in my years. I've seen people that loved me and hated me both grow with me. So like I feel like I was just put into this position by everybody else because of who I am as a person. Not like me, I'm lucky, like me personality wise, like I guess I'm just different, and I was blessed with the position that I have in life, and I was able to make this a career where like I do nothing but cars 24/7. And like I said, I feel blessed. I feel great. That's why I try to do as much as I can to give back to the people who gave me my place. Without you guys, I wouldn't be who I am today. So, you know?
Yep. We all gotta start somewhere and then
Exactly.
build from it. And what was your reason you love cars so much?
Man, cars are like more than people to me. Like, I don't know. Like, it's just different. It's like a feeling I can't explain, to be honest. Like love
It's
at
like
first
a
sight.
sense of belonging.
Yeah,
somewhere.
like I could sit in a garage all day with a car and feel more comfortable than in a room with my own friends. So it's just a different feeling. It's just peace. It's love, tranquility.
Yeah.
You're out? I was like, damn. Oh.
Okay. Last question I have for you is, what was one of your favorite memories as you started becoming a car enthusiast?
One of my favorite memories in the beginning, I'd have to say my first show, bro. My first show was a boardwalk show in fucking Jersey, out here actually. And I don't know, it was just different, bro. Like it showed me a way of looking at cars than just vehicles, you know? And like they could be pretty. Like I've had the racers and I've had those phases, I'm not gonna lie, but like I feel like that's what influenced me the most to try and want to get the SEMA like I am with this car.
Yeah. Because you wanted to start from the ground up and then work your way where you need to go.
Exactly.
Yeah. appreciate you, Lucky, for
No, I
doing
appreciate
this.
you interviewing me for real.
And
I'd hope
been a pleasure.
hope to freaking see you do great with this thing, man. For real, this is awesome what you're doing for the community here, man. For real.
Well, gotta start somewhere.
Yup. Thanks, man.
Appreciate you, Lucky.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.